You coming in? Come on, Frog. Ah. Hi everyone. I thought I'm so excited to get things from this is my travel box. And gosh, it's really weighty and there's quite a lot in there. I've got these are all the charity. Let's just move him. I've got all the charity frames. Oh gosh. I thought I'd had a tidy up before I went, but there's stuff everywhere. So I've got a little pack of canvas, small canvases. I've got a pair of socks for packing. This, I absolutely love that frame. That doesn't have a stand. I might have to speed. I'll speed the camera. I can't remember myself look at that. What some of these are like. These ones, I think there were 2 of these, need sanding, and probably we'll do some sort of chalk paint on those. Look at that! I'm seeing these with fresh eyes. God, I've forgotten how good it was to find things. Those were frames I took. And none of these were expensive. Right, and then we're getting to the book. That I'm going to remove. I'm going to cut a new mount. I don't want the quarter. I don't want that quarter look. But so what have I got here? Including this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lovely frames. No, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 because I've got these big guys. 2 of those. They're lovely wood, and yeah, what a find. So I've got 2. There are 2 of those as well. So 10. I'm going to put them here. 10 fantastic frames. This one first. That's my foxgloves at the moment. It needs quite a lot of work. I've lost any definition of the bells on the foxglove, so I'll be giving that some attention. What's happening? So I've got foxglove, and the reason that I took quite a few frames is that I've got the opportunity in, oh God, I can't bear to think about it, in a week to exhibit again. So back down to 61, the lower Pantiles, and I really wanted some fresh work. The success of Southeast Open Studios, those sales really spurred me on to think, come on, get some new work to take down, as well as obviously there's plenty of work stacked up that didn't go. So I've got a little bit more to go on that, but I'm quite pleased with the direction I'm going with that one. And then this is this is a bit different for me. I've got a credit card stuck to the back of my canvas board. I've got that, which I need to have a look at. And some more things that are not finished, going in a bit of a different direction. I took 2 small boards. I absolutely love that. Obviously there's a big influence of Cornwall. Carbis Bay, they put me in mind of the beach. That one. This one, I'm practically there. I feel very close to a finish point on that. And then that one. And how much more I'll go on there, I'm not sure. So that's my empty box. I bought a tube of pale olive green, a System 3 acrylic. I bought a golden primary yellow, and I've been telling myself not to use so much yellow, but I can't help it. I've got obviously I bought a few inexpensive palette tools, so there's some more of those somewhere. A little collection of gems from the beach, which I'll look at in a minute. And I've got so much to say about the challenge, about the Smalls challenge. So I've made notes on it. I'll clear and then I'll try and talk cohesively about my thoughts on the small challenge. I think I might just leave it there. Yeah, well, I'm gonna stop it. I'm happy with him, so that's good. The piece of work that I was going to use for the second challenge was to cut the paper into exact pieces, rearrange to see different compositions. Because there's so much to do on the first challenge, I'm going to hang fire on Michelle P's challenge. However, seeing that work on the table, well, I couldn't resist putting some paint to it, so that's what I've done. I will continue to add paint to that. And actually, oh gosh, looking at it, I quite like that as it is as well. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, I think you can. So suddenly I'm thinking, maybe I won't cut this one. I'll cut something else, or I'll just take a section of I could take a section of my second sheet to cut and rearrange. I put a glaze on that this morning. This is different. This is very different for me, and it's exciting to me. This came from the trip to Cornwall for sure. The art that I was most drawn to in the galleries prompted me, not copying, but prompted me to be a little bit more abstract, a bit more dramatic. I think I need my lunch now. I'm wondering whether to take out the lines here, because I've already got lots of lines. So my thinking is, because I've already got these lines, it might be quite nice to go back to just plain colour up here, which is what I might do right now. I'm going to go with titanium buff, but it's a bit dull, so I'll try and lighten that. things to be said about the art challenge. I had so many things to say about the art challenge. I had to make some notes, copious notes, because thoughts were coming at me thick and fast. Always, when I get frustrated, a challenge wouldn't be a challenge if there wasn't a degree of frustration. And this has actually really taken me by surprise. Initially, I thought, actually, it's easy peasy. No, the connection wasn't being made. Forcing an outcome will just put you back 10 paces. Taking one step forward and 2 steps back is how I've felt with this little challenge. But I've asked myself the question, this is the best thing to do when you're frustrated with your work. Start asking questions. What's going on? What is it? What am I seeing? What do I want to see? Refer back to something that you've produced that you connect with, and understand why it isn't in what's missing. So what I realised is it's still too busy. So I'm going to attempt to put more paint, go in again, bigger shapes, much bigger shapes, bolder shapes, I think are what are needed. I need to be completely willing to keep going. I need to be open-minded. When you see lots of different images, you are able to identify the things that you really like. So if I said, well, I can choose between those 3, that's not really telling me anything. If I went through a couple of sketchbooks as well as some of these images, and bingo, I'll try and hold this up. But I actually held the mount against a page in Sketchbook, and that I really liked. I really connect with that, and basically it's everything I already know but don't seem to be able to retain. I love strong colour and I love bold marks, shapes. So when you're going through your work, you're looking for real standouts. You're looking that Marie Kondo, always coming back to Marie Kondo. Marie Kondo, what sparks joy? What are the sparks? These, yes, I like them, but they're not sparking. And I need them to spark if I'm going to put them in a frame. That's quite sparky. That one's quite sparky because there's a big area of shape and colour in there. If I can reach. My second sheet tells the same story really. There's nothing, I've got lots of very random marks. By the way, I did pick up a sheet, and I asked so many times, what paper am I using? I freed it from the plastic, and that meant the label went with it. So I have no idea the make or the exact weight of the paper. So when we were on holiday in the art shop, this is the closest cartridge paper I could find. It's pretty much identical to what I'm using, and it is 300 GSM. So looking at my second sheet that I did a couple of weeks ago, I can see that I've got the same random layers of mark making, but I home in immediately up here where I put a block of colour. That really calls to me, that sparks joy. So more blocks of solid colour, more shapes on that sheet. So in summary, I'm learning, I'm finding my way, and it's only in doing things like this that I can progress forward. Morning everyone. Well, you haven't seen this long canvas for a long time, and I'm trying to get to grips with it. I don't know how long it will take, but I'm fingers crossed, I'm hoping that I will get to a point where it can come down to the exhibition starting on the 8th of July, this Saturday. Oh gosh, I'm not there yet, but it's been through many changes. It did sit and have nothing going on for a while. We will see. The only thing that I can do is to paint as often as I can, to engage with the painting as much as possible, as often as I can, giving it time to dry, and just the continual editing, if you like, that's needed. I thought I'd share with you 2 paintings that I am thrilled to bits with. Last week's video showed the train pulling out of St Ives, and as it makes its way to Penzance, it goes through Carbis Bay. And these 2 paintings, I'm not going to do any more to them. I want them to sort of hang like that. They are definitely a memory, and something that just seemed to flow from that just wonderful, that beach, the dunes, the colour of the water is amazing there. Lovely. So I've got those. I've made a little adjustment. Before I had my porridge this morning, I started making a few adjustments, and I'm going to stop there. As I look at this, I think there's something awry. I don't think I need this section is too much. Adjust, make an adjustment. I think it's fair to say, and I thought I would just say this as a way to wrap up this video, that I'm definitely no longer creatively stuck. I don't necessarily know where I'm going, but I'm really having the best time with it. And all I would say, if you're trying to get unstuck, you must take action in some form. All I can say is that if I engage with the paint or the pen, the sketchbook, something, some small thing, if you just do it daily, it's amazing how just those small steps will build up to a shift in your creative output. Enough waffle. I've spoken so much this week, so I'm sorry if the video is too talky. Hopefully I'll get some balance for next Thursday. Okay, have a lovely, lovely week, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the lovely comments. Be creative. Remember to seek out your creative sparks of joy. Have a lovely week. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.